2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2, it means 2 is multiplying with each other with 3 times. So I can write down here 2 power 3 is equal to 8. That's like 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So this is how we need indices to make a shorter form of multiplication. So you got it? Why we need indices? Because if we multiply 200 times, like I'm going to say 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2, it will take too much time. So we use simply the power which we need to write on the top of the number. Okay, so this is called how many times that number is multiplying with itself. Okay, so 2 is multiplying with itself 2 times. Okay, so 2 is multiplying with itself 3 times. Then 2 is multiplying with itself 4 times. It gives us further numbers. So that's why we need the indices, how to multiply each other. For instance, I have and a power. This number is called the base and the power is called the power. If we have the same basis, for instance, we have a power b into a power c, the bases are same. Here we have a, here we have a. Then we can multiply these indices. This will be a power and the powers will be added. Powers will be added b plus c and the base will be written in the single form. Just like same here we have the same base 3 and 3. So the power will be added, 4 plus 8 will be 12. Question is convert into simple form of this. 7 multiplied by 8 square multiplied by 7 cube multiplied by 8 cube multiplied by 7 power 4. So first we need to arrange the similar bases. Those bases which are similar we will combine together. So 7 cube and 7 power 4 have the similar basis. So I'm going to write down here 7 multiplied by 7 power 3 multiplied by 7 power 4 and 8 further. So 8 square multiplied by 8 cube. So now we can combine. So base 7 we have the 7 in the power we can write 1 plus 3 plus 4 and then we can write the same basis we have 8. So 8 power 2 plus 3. So 4 plus 4 is 8. So 7 power 8 is the 1 and 8 power 2 plus 3 is 5. So 8 power 5. That's the answer. To simplify, so we just have converted this into the simple form, dividing numbers in index form. Power b and it is dividing by a power c. So the bases are same. When we have the denominator having some power, if we take it to the numerator, the power will become negative. The power will become negative. We can write down here a power b multiplied by a power minus c. And if I am gonna take this a power b into the denominator, what's gonna happen? So what it will be a power minus b into a power c. If you take any power function into the denominator, it will become negative power. If you take any power function from denominator to numerator, the power will become negative. You got it? Why does it happen? I'm gonna give you the proof. For instance, we are gonna take the same number here, a power b divided by a power c. I want to take this a power c number in the numerator. So I'm gonna multiply such a number which gives us a 1 in the denominator. So what I'm gonna do? First of all, a power b over a power c. I'm going to multiply this with 1. Any number can be multiplied with 1. We already have seen about the multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity can multiply with any number. Nothing is gonna change. So we have just used a property of a multiplication which says that multiplicative identity can multiply with any number which is 1. 1 can multiply with any number, that number will remain same. Nothing is gonna happen. So we know that any number divided by the same number, for instance 2 divided by 2 will be equal to 1. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. Because these numbers are same, so it will be cancelled out and 1 will be the answer. In the same way, if I say an indices a power c divided by a power c will be equal to 1, because these both of the numbers will cancel out with each other. Okay, in the same way, if I say a power minus c divided by a power minus c, it will be also equal to 1, because a power minus c and a power minus c will be cancelled out with each other, and we got the answer 1. It means instead of 1, I can write down a power minus c and divided by a power minus c on the place of 1. Why I am going to write down here? Because I wanna remove this a power c in the denominator. A power b over a power c multiply by a power minus c over a power minus c. So now I'm gonna multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. First of all, I'm gonna write down the numerator a power b into a power minus c, and in the denominator I'm gonna write down a power c into a power minus c. We know in the indices, if 2 power 3 into 2 power 5, so the base will be written down the first time and the powers will be added. So we can write down 3 power 5, which is equal to 2 power 8. So here we have the powers b and minus c. Both of them will be added to each other. So a power b minus c. Okay, and here in the denominator a power c, and here we have minus c, so it will be c minus c. So a power b minus c will remain same, a power b minus c will remain same, and a power c minus c will become c minus c is 0, a power 0. So any number having power 0 is equal to 1. A power b minus c or a power 0 is equal to 1. So we don't need to write 1 in the denominator, we will write down a power b minus c only. It means if index numbers are dividing each other, a power b over a power c, so we can subtract the power of the denominator and we get the answer. If both of the numbers multiply with each other, what do? We add the powers, and if numbers are dividing each other, we subtract the powers. So let's gonna do some real question. For instance, I have 2 power 5 over 2 power 3. What will be the answer? 2 power 5 minus 3. We want to write down in this form, so we can write 2 power 5, and then we take 2 in the numerator, so 2 power minus 3, then we can multiply with each other, so 2 power 5 minus 3, so powers will be added. So 2 power 5 minus 3 is equal to 2 power 5 minus 3 is 2. So this is how we can divide any index numbers. So let's have a look at the examples. 3 power 9 whole divided by 3 power 4 multiplied by 3 square. First we need to multiply both of them. 3 power 9 will remain same, and so we have the same basis. 3 power 4 plus 2 will be 3 power 6. So 3 power 9 up there, 3 power 9 over 3 power 6. Then 3 power 9 into 3 power minus 6, because we take it on the in the numerator, so 3 power minus 6. So now we can multiply 3. So what will be the answer? 3 power 9 minus 6. So it will be 3 power 3 cube, which is equal to 27.